Hello, my name's Neil. Welcome to Rectal for You. Today is another PCBway sponsored video, and today we're going to be building this as promised. It's the Raemixx 500++ board, or the Raemixx ++ 500 as it's called. Now this is a brand new board for the 500+, so we're going to be building it stage by stage. Like I said before, unfortunately I can't afford to build this at once, but if you want to help with these projects and any other builds that are in the future, and you want to just contribute towards the channel or buy me a coffee, there is buy me a coffee link down below. So other than that, we're going to be populating this board. This week we're going to be doing the capacitors along the back, the other ceramic capacitors around the board. Now this video wouldn't have been possible without PCBway, so big thanks to them. And join me after a short word about our sponsor, and we'll crack on with this. This is just a quick word about our sponsor, PCBway. This is their main website. They do everything from PCB prototypes to assembly to CNC machining to 3D printing. Just have a look. Have a look at the projects. There's loads of projects on there to build, and this is the place to get your boards built, etc. I mean, amazing place, super fast, and prices start as little as $5, as you can see there. That's about it for now. I shall see you soon, guys. So, welcome. Tonight we're going to start this board. So this week, in this video, we're going to be installing the capacitors, which are mainly the filter caps there, which are two capacitors stuck together basically. Now, it's a big build, and fortunately for me, I've got Amiga Spirit, Derek, on hand on Messenger if I need any help, but also Dom from Digital Retro Bay. So I'm in good hands, and I've got people just to message away if I get stuck, but I should be fine anyway, so we're going to crack on with this and see how we get on. What I plan to do is take it bag by bag. Now grab this one because there's a lot of capacitors in here, and hopefully this will help with getting the numbers down and make the board look good. So let's see how we get on. Now I'm going to pull the build sheet up on the screen so you can have a look at it. So this is a bomb sheet I'm working off. You can see here I'm going to start with these ones here, 31 DSS 191A, I think they're called. And these are 100 PF. So the weather outside is terrible. It's blowing a force 10 gale, and there's wind and rain and hail. So if you hear any noise in the background, it's that, and hopefully the shed won't blow away when I'm in there. So let's just crack on and listen to some music while we start getting these installed. So this is where we stand on night 1. The 31 capacitors in place. Now, it doesn't look like much at the moment, but it will come together. I'm sure it will, and it will look good. Obviously, after all this, I'm going to take the whole board for a bath somewhere and get it all bathed, so it comes out nice and clean, because you can see these black boards tend to mark quite easy. So unfortunately, my ultrasonic bath isn't big enough, although I could do it in 2 parts maybe, so maybe I will try and wash it in my own bath. But if I can persuade my friend who works at the repair place he used to work, who's got really big ultrasonic baths, especially for cleaning boards, if I can persuade him to give this a clean, then of course I will do, obviously. So that's it for tonight, and I shall see you on the next night. So welcome back. This is night 2, and what I've done, I've gone a bit more organised. I've actually printed out the bomb sheet, so I can actually just like tick off when I've actually done one. So I've ticked off this first lot here because that's what I did last night. Now for your eager-eyed guys, for the eager-eyed guys, I have soldered these in facing each other. It's so they don't get lonely and we've got some to talk to each other. I did try to get them all the same way, but obviously after a few Tyskies, etc., near the end of the night, I made a few like modifications like that. Well, I tried to get them all the same way, but it is what it is. It's going to work anyway, no matter what. But I know some people will pick up on that, but at least they're facing each other, unlike these here that are all facing each other's backs. So these pair here can talk to each other, and who knows, they might become the best of friends. So what we're going to do is we're going to get onto bag 2, which is 4 100 PFs, and they go to E402, E434, E532, and E534. So we need to find them and get them installed. So that's all these caps put in now. These are all the double caps with the one in the center. The EMI capacitors, basically the filter caps. So all the filter caps are now done and in place. Now, it was a lot of work. As you can see, there's a lot of them, and trying to film them as well was not that easy. So hi, it's another night. Okay, I wasn't going to do this overnight. I was going to try and edit what I had and make a video. I didn't want to install these capacitors, but I'm going to install them tonight because I've discovered something. Now, if you watched me before, I was struggling to find some of the places before. I was thinking, where the hell are you? And you know, you're looking over and you're trying to think, oh, where's C35, etc., or where's C3? I found C1 now, and what's good about these is, I'll show you later, you can solder these from the tops, like the resistors, so it makes it a lot easier and quicker because you're just working on one side of the board. So, what I wanted to show you was this thing here. Now, let me just see if we can get it up. Somebody gave me a hint. I think it was Amiga Spirit sent me a message when I said, I'm struggling to find these components. And he said, use Amiga PCB. And I've used Amiga PCB before for tracing, like for tracking traces, etc. But yeah, you can use it for finding components. Now, I'll just quickly transition over this and show you this. Because next I'm looking for C2. So all I need to do is to type C2 in here. And I want the capacitor. And there you go. It flashes where it is, so I can go straight there. I mean, that's so good. So now I should be able to get on this build a bit quicker. So if you're doing this, make sure you check out Amiga PCB because it's so good for finding stuff. Like I say, it's made a big difference to me. So what we're going to do, I'm going to crack on with doing these capacitors. I've got my bendy tool that you've seen before for bending the capacitor legs, etc. We'll get this first episode finished anyway for this month. I'm going to start putting my shopping list together for next month's video. So sit back, enjoy, and let's crack on. So there's C2, already bent out, and of course here is C2 here. So what I was going to show you is we'll just pop C2 into place. Just like so. And we'll get it under the microscope. As you can see, there's C2 like I said. So what we're going to do is we're going to solder it from the top. So we're just going to flux up. And all we're going to do is get the soldering iron. And feed it through the top like so. See that? Look at that. Perfect. Here we go. And that would have flown now through the other side. So, there you go. It's nice and easy, wasn't it? And then later, all I've got to do is flip it over and just resolder all the joints. So that's about it. It's all looking good. I've fitted everything that I've got at the moment. I've got nothing else left. I might have a few sockets lying around here and there, but I'm going to buy all new sockets for this because everything's going to be socketed. We do need to take some parts off another Amiga board, so maybe we'll do that in this coming 4 weeks, etc. But next week I've got something Nintendo coming, which I've already filmed. I am going to order some new parts for this. Like I said, can't afford to do it all at once. So join me in a minute with the outro. I hope you enjoyed the video, and I'll see you in a bit in the outro. See you soon, guys. So you've reached the end of the video, and this is where we're up to. So you can see now there's quite a lot done. There's more done than I thought there would be done. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to get some more parts ordered for next month. I'm going to carry on with this build. So if you have made it to the end of the video, thanks a lot. Please drop me a comment down below. If you built one of these, drop me a comment and let me know how you got on. Obviously, there's the other board out there, which is the A5++, which is the same board, basically. So big thanks again to PCBway. And thanks to everybody that hit the subscribe button. If you are new here, hit the subscribe button if you want to see more like this. There's plenty of stuff coming on the way. Next week, there's a Nintendo themed video coming away with some sort of Pokemon character. That's all I'm going to tell you. After that, we may be back onto a Macintosh. Yeah, there's some more Mac stuff coming my way, so we'll be probing around inside a Mac again. So, for now, thanks a lot, and I'll see you next time on Retro for You. See you soon, guys. Bye.